Hi, friends. So when we are allowing ourselves, we are getting in touch with anything and everything and also nothing in ourself. And by everything and anything and nothing, I mean ourself as a being. All right? A lot of times people think, I have to allow this feeling, and I have to allow this emotion, and I have to allow this symptom. But really allowing is about allowing ourselves as a complete whole being to be just the way we are. And this is because what we're doing is we're getting in touch with ourselves. We're getting in touch with a need that wasn't fulfilled when we were younger, right? When we were younger, there's a good chance that we weren't allowed to be just the way we are. We were told, no, stop, don't. You can't, you must not, whatever it was, you shouldn't. And this denial energy kind of taught us what to do and what to not do at a cost. Because if we're not allowed to be the way we are, then chances are that a lot of the things that we experience, we begin to learn as unacceptable. Okay? And so what allowing is starting to do is it's starting to bring acceptance, acceptableness, that interpretation that what I'm experiencing is acceptable, it's okay. Because the recovery process is getting in touch with everything that was unacceptable, even if we didn't realize it was unacceptable. So allowing is allowing our whole being and getting in touch with it as a feeling. If somebody allows you to be the way you are, you relax inside. Something inside says, I'm safe. So we want to start giving that to ourselves, right? We're giving ourselves that message of safety. And this is why saying I'm safe doesn't work if we're not allowing a part of ourself, if we're denying something. And the chances are what we're denying, we don't even know we're denying. So by starting this allowing process, and there might not even be an awareness, we might not even be aware of what we're allowing at first. It doesn't matter. We just want to start the allowing process, start the allowing energy. And this allowing energy, we want to do it as much as possible throughout our day. Allowing myself to be the way I am is a massive message of safety to the brain. We're so used to doing. We do all throughout our life. I've got to do this and this and this and this, and to make things safe. Now, allowing is a return to being. And so allowing begins to negate the doing a little bit. And so stuff might come up, right? Because I have to do something to make my life safe. And you fill in the blank. And if we've been running on that survival message our whole life that we have to do and things need to happen and da-da-da-da-da, then we have been missing the allowing boat. We have not been giving ourself, our own being, that message of safety. So this is a big, huge invitation for you to return to allowing. And it takes a while. And you'll be surprised at what happens. Because allowing can go very, very deep. And the deeper it goes, the brain starts to relax. She's finally giving the message that she needs, right? And allowing is, like I said, it doesn't have to be anything. It can be nothing. But just allowing ourselves to be the way we are in this moment is a connection with self. And this connection with self is what we really want. We want to come back to ourselves so that we can really start to see all the different ways we've been denying ourselves. And this is the return to wholeness. This is the return to integration. Because that's what integration is taking all those fragmented parts that have been denied and allowing them to come back. And this will involve some effort and some awareness. Because allowing will demand that we stop blaming others for our suffering. It will demand that we stop blaming our circumstance for our stress. And this is powerful. It's very, very powerful. And allowing is allowing myself to be just the way I am. And it might slow things down a lot. And I know I kind of triggered a few people about being in solitude when we're really working on the shadow, because when you get slowed down so much through the allowing, all those other activities slow down. All the external stuff. Because you want to be with yourself. You want it because it's what you've been denied your whole life. So experiment with allowing, and remember, this is not an intellectual application at all. If it goes into the intellect, oh, I'm allowing myself to be just the way I am, without actually making that somatic connection within, it's not going to go very deep. Because the brain works on somatics. It works on feeling. So somatically is how the brain starts getting the message. She's allowing herself to be the way she is. I'm feeling into myself and allowing myself there. It's a deep connection with self. And if you start going into that intellectual arena, it's just going to become rote. There's not going to be any change. It won't be effective at all. And as a matter of fact, it might even be counterproductive, because the brain's going to be going, what is she doing? Why is she just saying allow, allow? Why is she, there must be something wrong. And we want to counter that. We want to counter that message that there's something wrong with the allowing that everything is fine. I'm fine. The being is fine. Allowing this being to be the way she is. And if it takes slowing way down, slow way down. Way, way, way down. Because some of you might even notice you have a tendency to rush. Rush here, rush there. Even when there's nothing to do, there's rushing happening, right? So allowing is going to be about slowing way, way, way down. Maybe even stopping. And stopping happened for me. It's the best thing that's ever happened. All right. I hope that was clear. And feel free to respond with questions or comments, and I would love to hear from you. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.